This is your food delivery junkie coming at you again with another video. And in this particular video, it's an issue that has probably happened to you. It has happened to me because I also use the food delivery app so I can know how they work. So without further ado, let's get into it. The title is Where is My Damn Food?
It hasn't shown up yet? Yeah, it hasn't shown up yet?
This is the only one I have, and it was due at 5:10. But this is the only one I have.
And keep in mind that out there,
so made a while ago.
so that's going on.
But they must have took it.
Yeah,
They must have stolen it. Because that's it. Grubhub,
yeah, but it was
Burrito.
at 5:10.
I know. So what happened was whoever was the delivery person at that time, they came in and they stole it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have another one. So, come closer. The only time I can make it is if this order is sent through on my system again.
Okay.
Now, as you heard there, the order actually came in at 5:10. I got there about 5:50, and I was standing there waiting, probably waited for about 10 or 20 minutes. And I was waiting there at that particular restaurant because it's always busy. So you're gonna majority of the time, you're gonna be waiting a few minutes. So I wasn't particularly worried about it. But after about 20 minutes, that's when I went up and asked her, "Hey, has the order coming yet?" Because that will happen sometimes too. Sometimes you'll go pick up an order, but the order gets to your app before it gets to the restaurant. So that can happen. That can happen sometimes too. And if you notice, yeah, the order was already there. It was picked up at 5:10, and she couldn't make that order again because that's the restaurant's policy. Now you do have some restaurants who will do the order again for the customer, but not all restaurants do that. A few of them do, but not all. And in this case here, hey, she couldn't do it unless it popped back up on the screen. And I would tell you one thing about this worker right here. I've sat there and watched her put together 10, 20 orders. No issue, no problem. So she's on it. So I never have an issue with her. I never question her at all because every time I see her, she's on the job. Now, there at that restaurant, you saw where I just walked in with my phone, looked at my phone, looked at the food, grabbed it, and walked out the door. The worker there didn't say anything to me. Now, granted, I go to that restaurant a lot, but those workers and that particular worker are new. They don't know who I am. All they know is I got a phone in my hand. I'm going towards the food. Okay, it must be a delivery driver, and that's a way that that's a situation right there where you might not get your food. Someone has come into the restaurant, saw the food there, and they took it. The employees are not paying any attention to your food. So where's my damn food? Probably in somebody else's stomach.
Hello.
There again, you see, I walked right in. I went up to the area where you're supposed to pick up the orders from, grabbed it, looked at my phone, walked right out the door. Um, and in that particular restaurant, there again, when it gets real busy, like lunchtime, dinner time, or whatever, they're not really paying attention to the pickup stand. You know, they're busy getting those orders out. So you can walk in and grab it. And what happens sometimes, I hadn't mentioned this yet, but what happens sometimes is that when the particular delivery driver, say you got a delivery driver who wants to take the food instead of delivering it to the customer, what they would do will come in, grab the food, cancel an order, and it goes back into the system and goes to the next delivery person. So the next delivery person comes to try to pick up the food, but guess what? That food is already gone. You have some restaurants that will do the food over, and you have some that won't do it over. But that food is gone, and the customer themselves, they don't even know that, because on their side of the app, it's telling them that the driver is on the way to pick up the food. Um, so what happens then is that delivery driver, or when they go in and cancel, if the next delivery driver who has found out that hey, the food was already taken, if they don't let Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash, if they don't let them know that that food was already picked up and they need to cancel that order from their end, it's going to continue to go to the next delivery driver, to the next delivery driver, until one of them is smart enough to say, hey, let me get with Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, and let them know that this order is gone. So you could be sitting there for an hour, 2 hours, wondering where your food is at. So what I've done while I'm at the restaurant, I have called customers up while I was still at the restaurant. So the restaurant would know that, hey, this person did not get their food, and it's an hour later. And sometimes they'll redo the order, and then sometimes they won't.
Hey, you too. Thanks. I was trying to get their attention, let them know I'm taking this.
Lauren.
It's Clark. Okay.
Again, as you can see, I walked into the restaurant. Food is sitting up on the shelf. No one is watching, so anybody can come here and grab that food and roll out the door. Now, at this particular restaurant, actually, you're supposed to park right outside in the parking lot, and they come out to the vehicle. But a lot of times they're not paying attention, so you have to go in and get the food. But their process really is for you to park right outside the restaurant. Somebody comes out, and then they bring the order out to you. But you might never get it. You might not ever get that order sometimes. You go in there, and just like I did, and they're not paying attention to the orders on the shelves. They're not paying attention to the cameras, because they got cameras where they can see people come up to their restaurant. But they're not always looking at the camera. I don't know whether it's because they don't have enough people. I don't know. But sometimes if you don't go in there and get the food, you might not ever get it. But I don't like to take the food and just walk out. So I try to get their attention, let them know, say, hey, I got the food. Let them know who the food belongs to. So if they got to check it off, they can check that particular customer off their list. So this is the end of the video. Hopefully you got something out of that. Hopefully I've taught some of you guys something new. Some of the reasons as to why you may not get your food. A lot of times it's not because of the delivery driver. The delivery driver that's doing the right thing. Sometimes it could be the restaurant. Sometimes it could be the delivery driver. Sometimes it can be the app itself, because they can get wonky sometimes too. So before you cuss out your delivery driver or whatever, just get with Uber Eats, DoorDash, whoever, or Grubhub, whoever is your favorite food delivery app, and I don't work the situation out with them. They should be able to take care of you. And with that, until the next time, peace.